And now this variable that we're about to add that counts the spheres for us, it can't actually be stored here. It has to be stored on a separate script. So we're going to really quick come back here and create an empty game object. We're going to call this crafting manager. And then we're going to add component, new script, and we'll just call this, I don't know, CM, crafting manager. That's kind of lame, but that's what it is. So, okay, crafting manager. Oh, it's throwing an error because my code's half done. And then I'm going to come over here and just make sure everything's set up. Yep, crafting manager, open that up. And so on this script, really what I'm trying to do is just create a couple public vars. One is going to be sphere count, and that's going to be of type integer. And then we're going to do also a cube count. Cool. Okay, now the reason that they have to be stored in a separate script is so that each doesn't have their own individual, each object doesn't have their own individual count. All the counts get stored over here. So then we come back over here and we can access that script pretty easily by saying private var. I think I had privates on here before too. There we go. Private var, and we'll call this, I don't know, craft script. And craft script is going to be of type CM. And at the very start of our game, we're going to go ahead and do a game object.find. Use the exact name from the hierarchy, which is crafting manager dot get component, and then in here CM. Cool. All right, now that we have that, we should be able to just say down here, oh, wait, no, nope. Craft script equals. Then here we could say craft script dot sphere count. Cool. And then right here, we're going to do this guy right here. Paste plus plus. Goes up by 1. Let's see what happens. Jump over here, see if all this runs. Console, let's see, is console happy now? Yep, console's good. Hit the play button, click on the sphere. Cool. And our count goes up. Now obviously we can do the same thing pretty easily for, oops, that was not the right code, right here. Just do the whole thing for cube, right? So capital cube is the name. I'm going to get rid of these test prints. We don't need that anymore. And then in this, it's going to be cube count, cube text, and cube count. Cube goes up, sphere goes up, cube, sphere. Awesome. Okay, now I imagined that the way that this would work is that the kids could make their own like kind of fun prefabs here. So this could be pretty cool. You could probably also use a switch here. I'm just going to do ifs because I just need to blow through this real quick. But in the project, for instance, if you did like, let's say, if you did create sphere and then duplicated that to make 2 spheres, kind of like this like snowman thing or whatever. And then we can group that, create empty, and call that guy snowman. And then try our best to move snowman right on the kind of the center of gravity of this thing. That just helps us to, I don't know, it just helps us stay organized. Click on these 2, drag them down into snowman, make snowman a prefab. We could store all our prefabs in a thing if we want, in a folder, and then delete it from the scene. And now if we go back to click, we should be able to do kind of a cool little crafting thing that basically just says like, why not something like this, like if oh, you know what, I'd rather have this actually be in the other script, in the crafting manager. I think that makes more sense. And let's say something like if input.get key down we're going to toss, let's say, return. I think it's return. It might be capital R, I'm not sure. And then we're going to, let's just print, make it so. Hit play, see if that works. It's going. Yep, make it so. It shows it down at the bottom. Cool. So then this can basically say, you could have like a case thing or whatever, but you could say like if there we go. If cube count equals 0 and sphere count equals, you see where this is going, 2, then we're going to, we need all of our guys here. Public var snowman game object instance equals instantiate snowman, and we'll put it at let's see, what was the good position for the snowman before? Brought him in 0 0 0. Ooh, that's freaky looking. Right about here we'll say 2.5 0 0 about. X, Y, Z. Quaternion dot identity. Cool, man. Let's see. Pop over here. I'll play. If we click 1, 2, enter. Oh, it says no. We don't have a snowman yet. That's fine. Crafting manager. Just drag the snowman in there. Cool. We got this. We got 1, 2. Boom. Snowman. Cool. 3, 4. It shouldn't do it. You could even add these. You know what I mean? Like you could just change them here to test. It's making snowman each time. We'll have to mess with that, and of course you'll want it to update here. Maybe you can have a reset button. There's like so much you could do, but I think this is the main premise. I think that it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool little exercise, and they can be crazy with like the spheres and the cubes and all that. Maybe the very last thing I'll do for you real quick is just take the snowman, add a component on here, a new script. This is super lazy, but this is just a reset. And the reset on the snowman basically just says here, if we hit return, destroy game object. And that way it's like boom, got snowman. Boom, it's gone. And you know, we create other stuff, you know, so maybe there's a plus and minus. Maybe the reset also makes these two 0. There's a lot more obviously that we can do. You can run with this from here. I'm going to save this and upload it, and good luck with class, man.